Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing well at this time, and I also hope that through this tarot reading you will find the answers from the universe that you have been seeking. I am here, ready and prepared for this reading. This is a general reading. If there is a message that does not resonate with you, let it flow. Today, we are going to dive straight into your reading, so connect with all your tarot cards. You have the card of the High Priestess, you also have the card of the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Tower card, and you also have this card, the Eight of Cups. The universe is telling you that the signs you're looking for at this moment are going to appear very soon, because I feel that your intuition is currently sensing a change, and this change is quite big. I feel that some people are going to like this change, especially those who are supporting you, especially those people who want to see you evolve and want to see you grow, and in fact, here I feel a lot of support, especially from an Aries or a Sagittarius person who is going to make you feel very backed and supported by the universe. However, the Tower card may mean that some people are not really liking your changes, whether they are changes in energy, in location, or in attitude, and I feel that your current energy is destabilizing the energies of other people. Maybe there are some people who at this moment are afraid of change or resistant to change, or maybe you endured someone's behavior for too long, and suddenly, when you decide to break things off, when you decide to walk away for good, as the Eight of Cups card indicates, that's when some people start to react and begin to question whether they are truly treating you right or not. Here I sense potential confrontations, maybe some arguments, but on your part, I feel that these conflicts are not going to weaken you, they are quite the opposite. I feel that they are going to weaken those who were draining your energy. I feel that this Tower card represents that karma or heavy burden that falls on some people when you decide to leave, when you decide to go and become a very independent person. In fact, this message is quite particular, but I feel that the universe had already been sending you the signs, it was telling you it is time to change, it is time to embrace transformation, it is time to direct your destiny toward a different path, and perhaps for some reason you chose to ignore the universe's signals. But now I feel the story is going to be a little different, because look at the High Priestess, now you are listening much more to the signs from the universe, and it's going to be much easier for you to have clarity about which path to take next. So once again, your reading is telling you to please listen to your intuition, not your ego. If you listen to your ego, you will trigger the Tower card. When you listen to your ego, you listen to desires that might be unfounded or selfish. However, when you listen to your intuition, you truly connect with what your heart is saying and also with the divine intentions of the universe. So let's clarify what all these changes are about, but as I told you before, these changes, although they may bring some fear at the beginning, are 100% liberating, because what matters here is to let go of what needs to go, and also what matters is to accept what the universe definitely has prepared for you. So let's clarify these messages a little bit, but I feel that your life is about to change, not because of external circumstances, not because you are going to adapt to others, not because you are going to live your life based on other people's rules, but quite the opposite. I am sensing a great moment of empowerment, so let's keep clarifying, because what's coming feels like today is the first day of the rest of your life. From today on, you decide how you want to live, how you need to live, and how you are going to live your life, full of happiness, full of pride, and also full of success. You have the card of the Three of Wands, and I feel that in some cases, the Three of Wands can mean that your body is in one place, you are physically in your home, you are physically in front of your person, but I feel that your mind or your spirit is pointing toward a completely different place. The universe is shifting things for you and is also picking up on your change in energy orientation or is currently sensing your attitude. Here, I feel that suddenly you are going to take a leap of faith, you are going to go somewhere else, you are going to change jobs. I don't feel that you're going to break off existing relationships with certain people, but I do feel that in some cases, you're going to say okay, if you want to see me happy, then come with me on this journey, come with me on this journey that I am about to begin, whether it's a physical journey to another place or a spiritual journey in which you will change your routines. The Three of Wands is the card of a sailor, a person who knows where they are going, but always needs a crew. In fact, as you can see on the back of the Three of Wands card, there are ships, there are boats, it is a person who is spiritually prepared to embark on a very important journey, but of course, this person needs allies. I feel that the coming months will be very important because you need to realize who your enemies are and who those allies are that will help you discover your destiny or embark on this journey. Let's clarify, you have the Star card, and this card makes a lot of sense because the Star speaks of following your own dreams, living your life on your own terms. In fact, the energy of the Star is ruled by Aquarius, and in general, as a stereotype only, Aquarius represents rebellion, Aquarius represents the sheep that separates from the flock. I feel that maybe at this moment you feel a little more rebellious, you want to separate from the flock. Obviously, I am not saying that all Aquarius people are like this, but that is the stereotype, that is the archetype. Perhaps that archetype is affecting you right now and is inviting you to break away from the path marked by others, to not live your life under other people's rules but to mark your own way. Very well, let's clarify this energy. You also have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords can mean that you are about to make a decision, you are about to experience a great spiritual awakening, and maybe you feel nervous, and of course you will feel that, because this great leap of faith is going to break old structures, it's going to break what no longer works, it's going to remove from your life things that no longer align with your destiny. Maybe we are talking about a friendship, that friendship you had with someone who once brought you so much happiness and a great sense of connection, but your life has evolved, and other people's lives evolve too, and it is completely normal that your path now begins to diverge from the path of others. But just as you can disconnect from some people, you will also connect with new ones. The Nine of Swords always invites you to confront your fears. When you have been asking for something for a very long time, I feel you've been praying, you have a plan in your mind, a strategy in your mind, and now finally, the universe places before you that great dream, that great possibility, that great potential leap of faith. Please, you cannot feel fear, it's quite the opposite. You need to ask the universe to help you face that fear because it's like the moment of truth has arrived, the curtain rises and you cannot be afraid, because the universe is on your side, and it is time for you to become the protagonist of your own show. Very well, you cannot be afraid of what people might say, because when the curtain rises, there will be people watching you, because you are going to become someone famous, you are going to shine. I don't know, maybe you'll shine in your career, you'll become an excellent person, you'll have a great business, you'll be selling your products, and there will be people by your side, but there will also be people who will judge you. This also speaks of losing fear of others' opinions, of criticism, and also of losing fear of failure in any form. I feel this card speaks of facing your fears. You also have the Five of Wands, and you also have the Three of Wands again. Look at the Five of Wands card, visually it may represent a fight, but in this case, I'm feeling quite the opposite. I feel people fighting by your side for a better cause. I feel you are surrounded or will be surrounded by people who will support you, and when things get tough, the Five of Wands can represent those people who stay with you, because I feel that in your recent past, maybe you were dealing with people who were only there for you when things were going well, when everything was blooming, when your business was thriving, when you had money in your pockets, when you had stability or you were providing for your family. But when things became difficult, when things turned dark, you lost many people, people who did not have genuine stability or genuine friendship with you. So this Five of Wands card is telling you to stay close to people who are loyal to you. You also have the Three of Wands card again, the Three of Pentacles. This card also speaks of great loyalty. I feel that the universe is going to place people by your side who support you. We're talking about the Three of Pentacles, it could be any sign, but stereotypically we are talking about Virgo or Taurus. Very well, but it could be anyone. In fact, it could be a Gemini person who has a lot of earth energy in their birth chart. We are talking about a practical person, someone who seeks solutions and doesn't bring you problems. So here you will find allies on your path. Maybe you will be creating a business and you will need to hire new people to support you. I feel that you are going to be the protagonist, you will be explaining what you want. Of course, when you have a business, you have a clear idea of what you want to do, but these people being described here are novices or apprentices who don't yet share your vision or don't clearly understand what you want. So I feel that you are going to be explaining what you want. That's the Three of Pentacles card, a person who is academic, someone who does some kind of presentation, who explains what they know, a person who is a manager, who leads others. I feel you with a lot of energy, knowing what you want, and you are going to be guiding others so they can join you in your cause. A lot of empowerment energy in your reading. Well, let's continue with your reading. The Temperance card is very important at this moment because the coming days are going to be crucial for you, since you will need to focus on the present moment. Happiness is not in the past, happiness is not in the future, happiness is right now. In fact, the two cups that appear on the Temperance card speak of how our mind tends to take us to the past, to start thinking about what happened in your past, about what could have happened, about what you could have done, maybe some positive emotions, others negative or full of regret, and the other cup represents the future, which symbolizes what is coming into your life, a lot of hope, but at the same time it can bring worries or the urge to control what has not yet happened in your life. So this card, or these two cups, represent the perfect balance of reality, and that means it's time to concentrate on the here and now. I don't know what kind of exercises you do to focus on the present moment. Some people do breathing exercises, some connect with divinity, with God, with the universe, others for example do yoga nidra. Maybe your way of connecting with the present moment is by exercising, going for a run, going swimming. I feel that these types of activities are going to be essential for you in the coming days. You need to connect with the universe, you need to connect with your heart. You need to do a lot of what not only brings you a sense of happiness but a feeling of being connected, where you don't need to check the time because you are so immersed in reality that you experience something like nirvana, if I can call it that. So I feel you very connected with reality, with the universe. Still, let's clarify the Temperance card a bit more, because normally when this type of energy appears, it's because you are going to be connected with a higher purpose or cause. I feel that the next cards may give us a sign from the universe explaining what kind of purpose awaits you, so let's ask the tarot. Two of Swords, there may be a blockage right now. You also have the Hanged Man, and you also have the Two of Wands, and you also have the Queen of Wands. Okay, look, the message is completely clear. So look, for those who know tarot, they recognize that the Hanged Man means stagnation, but it can also be interpreted as a sacrifice or a test. The Two of Swords can also represent a blockage, but it's a blockage of the mind. This is Pisces energy, a blockage of the heart. This is Aquarius or Gemini energy, which is a blockage of your throat chakra and a blockage of your mind. So what does this mean? The universe right now has you in a waiting period. The universe is asking you to be very patient, and in this process of patience, in this waiting period, you cannot let your emotions spiral out of control. Also, with the Two of Swords card, this means that during this waiting period, you must not allow your mind to create overly catastrophic or negative scenarios, thinking that what you want will never manifest. I feel that some people, in this collective energy, are in a waiting process where they must not despair. Everything comes in divine timing, and I am telling you that clearly with this Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands, because the universe has prepared a great energy of power for you. I feel that you are going to sit on the throne, you are going to reclaim what is yours, whether it is money that was taken from you, power that was taken from you, energy that was taken from you. Here, you are going to be in a position where people are going to listen to you or listen to you again, and you are going to have a much stronger voice. I feel that you have recovered, you have healed, you are finally about to complete a major healing process, a process where you learned what the lesson was, where you understood the purpose of those past wounds or the scars that person left in your heart. And when you finally close this process, when you leave it behind, you now find yourself as a completely renewed person, you find yourself deeply connected with the energies of the Phoenix. Maybe right now you are experiencing these energies of rebirth, you were completely stuck, but now things are going to be completely different. A rebirth of your energy is coming, where you will be the one dictating your destiny, where you will be speaking with great power, and this may bring a change, it may bring a change of home, a change of attitude, a change of routine, a change of perspective, a change of paradigms, and all of this obviously speaks of changes that come with great expansion into your life. Your reality is about to change, your reality is about to become completely different. You just need to wait a little longer, you just need to wait for divine timing. So that is your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for being here with me, revealing all these secrets of the tarot. For now, we close your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button and also click that subscribe button for this channel. We are closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestation, full of blessings, full of good vibrations, and as always, we will see each other in your next reading.